Emergency services in the Czech Republic and Poland were battling flooding on Saturday, while Austria declared several areas disaster zones amid record rainfall in Central Europe, and as forecasters warned of further deterioration. The first villages were evacuated in the Czech Republic and Poland, and communities in Austria were declared disaster zones. Emergency services in the Czech Republic and Poland, along with parts of Austria, have been bracing for severe weather since Friday. Heavy rains in the Czech Republic have caused the Elbe River to rise, with the Czech Meteorological Service reporting up to 170 millimeters of rain in the worst-hit areas in the previous 24 hours. The highest level of flood warnings have been issued in around 35 locations, the Czech news agency CTK reported. CTK also reported, citing energy suppliers, that more than 60,000 households were without power.
Tam se nepotopí, ale zatím tady všechno v naprostém pořádku teda.
The northwestern administrative region of Ústí nad Labem, which borders Germany, was the worst hit, with more than 20,000 households temporarily without power after trees fell on overhead power lines in high winds. In Prague, preparations for the expected flooding of the Vltava River were underway, with flood barriers erected along the riverbanks. Transport was suspended. A hospital in Brno was evacuating 180 patients to other facilities, the administration said. Ambulance services and fire brigades helped transport patients as the Svratka River continued to rise and water entered the basement where the power supply is located. Meanwhile, the mayor of the Spindlerov Mlin resort in the Giant Mountains advised all tourists and visitors to leave the town as the Elbe River was at risk of overflowing and access roads could be flooded. The highest flood warning level was also in effect at more than 40 other water level gauges across the country. with areas around Jesenik in the eastern Altvater Mountains and Friedland in northern Bohemia worst affected.
Bro, jeśli ten jest karmaja.
A state of emergency has been declared in the eastern Moravian Silesia region, and water flows are expected to reach 800 cubic meters per second in Prague during the day. Meteorologists have warned that river levels in the Czech Republic are expected to continue rising over the weekend, with a peak expected in Prague on Sunday morning.
Čau. To je hrozné.
Across the border in southwestern Poland, Krakow was also struggling after heavy rain, with city officials providing residents with sandbags at 28 locations to protect their homes.
Oh, fucking hell.
In Jarnoltovec, near Mikulovic, meteorologists recorded 161.5 millimeters of rain, prompting the mayor to order the evacuation of the village and 2 other communities along the Zloty Polak River. About 400 residents of the nearby village of Glucholazy were also evacuated. Interior Minister Tomasz Simoniak visited the scene, posting pictures of the rescue effort on X. He said about 100 firefighters and 60 police officers had been deployed to the village.
Tam po drugiej stronie już ulicą woda płynie.
Se sotto un cielo sbagliato.